Welcome to this ClickShare Hub Quick Start training. In this video, we'll cover 3 things: how to cable the hub, how to install, and how to configure it. First, let's look at the bundle. At the center, you'll find the base unit. In our example, that's the Hub Pro. There's also a Hub Core model. The difference? Hub Pro has 2 HDMI outputs for dual screen setups, while Hub Core is designed for a single screen. You'll also see the new ClickShare button included with the hub. This button supports 4K sharing and uses DP Alt mode. That means nothing gets installed on your device. It works on Windows, Mac OS, Chrome OS, and Linux. Next, the ClickShare control panel. This panel is the interface for your room solution. At launch, the hub supports Microsoft Teams rooms. Later, BYOM, Zoom, and others will follow. Always check the Barco website for the latest certified solutions. The control panel is a 10-inch screen with minimal setup time. It also has a motion sensor and can be fixed on the table flat or upright or fixed to the wall. Inside the box, you'll find a 10-meter, 20-watt USB cable. Use this cable if possible. It's recommended. If you need a replacement, make sure it meets the same specifications. The cable is marked to show which end connects to the display and which to the source. Check the Barco website if the foreseen CAT extender is already available. Optional accessories. Barco offers a mounting plate for the hub. It locks and guides all cables. The base unit fits on the plate without screws. Colored clips help secure different cable types. The plate can be mounted horizontally, behind the screen, or vertically, as shown in the diagram. The base unit also supports an alternative USB cable lock using screws or a separate locking clip. And yes, the standard mounting plate from previous versions is still compatible. What you need further is 1 or 2 meeting room displays. 21 by 9 and touch are possible. We also need a peripheral. In this example, we're using a Sennheiser Team Connect M, but other models are supported. Check Barco's website or ask your distributor for the latest compatibility list. Now, let's start cabling. Connect the control panel. Connect the Sennheiser device via USB. Ensure internet and power are connected. Connect 1 or 2 screens via HDMI. The base unit also offers a wired fallback through the USB port on the right-hand side. One note: if you power the base unit with a 180-watt adapter, you'll get 65 watts output, enough to charge a USB-connected device. Once powered, the panel will start a configuration wizard. But before we start the configuration, we need to have a Microsoft Teams Room resource, which is linked to a Microsoft Teams Rooms license. The room resource can be set in the Microsoft 365 Admin Center. There, the room resource can be created. It will need an email address to be able to book the room, and a password needs to be assigned. Next, a Teams Rooms Pro or Basic license needs to be linked. Look at the Microsoft's learning pages for details on the licenses. Next, complete the setup on the control panel. Choose flat or upright panel position. Select language. Check network connection. Apply any firmware updates. Finally, you'll receive a token to enter on the Microsoft website. Log in with the correct room resource and password. Before sharing, pair the ClickShare buttons. Plug a button into one of the base unit's USB ports. Front port is easiest. Wait for the LED ring to turn green, and you'll see confirmation on the screen. Your setup is complete. But don't forget to review additional settings under More on the panel. Wi-Fi frequency and channel. Choose between 2.4, 5, or 6 GHz. If the hub is within 10 to 15 meters of users, 6 GHz is best with faster speeds, lower latency, less interference. Use a Wi-Fi analyzer to pick the least congested channel. From the admin settings, you can also adjust Microsoft Teams Rooms options, like wallpaper or hiding QR codes. Make sure content sharing remains enabled for button functionality. Now you're ready to share. You can directly start sharing in the meeting room through the button, or you can start a conference. The usual workflow will be to book a conference in Outlook and invite the room. Then join the conference from the panel. If the conference isn't visible, Try to refresh the panel by swiping down. Then you can share wirelessly with the ClickShare button, both in the meeting room and to the remote participants.